It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the New England Patriots. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, 20.
52's the mic. Hey, me and you all day. All day.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On first and 10, it's Lindsay. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Rewind.
Hey, 152, 152. Here we go, here we go.
On second and 11 now. Flacco. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 27. Here's Flacco off the play fake to Lindsay. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Michael Bennett, the former Texas A&M Aggie, dropping the hammer. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. To pass, Flacco. And he fires one incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And that takes us from second to third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Flacco. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed... A touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On fourth down, on is the punter, Colby Wadman. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They'll run it here. This is James Lane. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Hey, exit. Hey, 66.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Brady now to throw. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Check 52 the ball. Check 52 the ball. I hope you brought your records. I'm about to take you to school.
They do go for it. It's Brady, and they're going to get to him. That is going to be a safety. Tom Brady taken down to the end zone. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, Haywood.
51, Mike. Mike 51. Hey, get in the way.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Mike 51. Mike 51. You must be getting tired of seeing me. No, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
keep moving. X3, 218, chopper.
They do go for it. It's locked. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready? 30 base.
Check 53. 6-man. Check curl.
Snap.
First carry of the game here for Royce Freeman. Dante Hightower on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At their 49-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Number 53. Mike 53. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
70, Indy.
Here we go, D.
On second down, Freeman. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson.
You got it.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
We go. 90 Wolf.
Strip the ball.
Strip 6-6. Pull it high. Shoot.
Locked to throw on 3rd and 1. And he fires one, but incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 47 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll be in search of their initial points in the contest, trailing 9-0 as they begin with a 1st down.
Check that. We got Mike 52. Hey, wahoo! Mike 52, Mike 52. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, Mike 52. Ozzy. Get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Mike 52. Hey, zoom.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. 23 yards on the play. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. It's our time. It's our time. 51.
Regular. 72.
On 1st down, Brady. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. It's a gain of 35. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Mike 51. Mike.
Hey, Alpha.
I'm coming after
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That is caught at the 7. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Hey, Charlotte.
It's just me and you.
Go Bandit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, and that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Benjamin Watson there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And that will shave 1 more off this lead. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Ready.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles.
I'm ready.
Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing. But there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp. We'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense. But if he starts going like he used to, he's obviously going to be a good one.
Fresh legs is what you're counting on with Le'Veon Bell and a fresh start in New York with the Jets. And if you're looking for an exciting rookie, remember this. Kyler Murray's going to get the ball from the first snap, and they're going to leave him in there throughout. And as long as he stays healthy, he's going to pitch it around the park a bunch. Don't be surprised if he gets a little love, too.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Begin.
Hey, orbit.
51 the mic, boys. 51. It's a party now. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Here we go on 4th down with Locke. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Wait, set, ready?
Watch Mike. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Hey, go 66.
Watch 52. Watch 52.
Hey, Mike 7.
Go. Here's Mike 52. Mike 52.
You gonna see me? Hey, Alabama. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller picks up his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Exit.
All day. 5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike.
Hey, 66.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Now Brady. And Watson has it right side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Alert.
52 is the Mike right here over there, right? 52 is the Mike. They can't hang with us.
Smooth.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Catch it, reload.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
72.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. 52.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
52, Mike 52. Watch the run.
Hey, hey.
Now Brady. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Von Miller getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Von Miller, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Here's Brady to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Double time. No, 66. And let's pin the mirrors back and go. Bravo.
Where's 52? Block 52. 52.
Shadow.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Von Miller, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance.
Hey, wahoo!
52, right 52.
Alert!
Let him know, let him know. 52's the mic, boys, 52. Watch the run. 52's the mic.
Check it.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady, and the pressure gets to him again. Von Miller in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7.
Check, do.
Check, 52's the mic. Stop your body. 52's the mic, right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. Watch the snap.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Trying to lay one up deep. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos are going to get it at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
At the 44-yard line.
Another run by Lindsey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Throwing here on 1st down, Flacco. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Just like that.
Setting up to throw, Flacco. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lindsey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Broncos push further out in front.
And that's another route the defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to sling this, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And he's got room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play.
36 yards. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
We ain't giving them nothing to do.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Behind snap, grenade!
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Monday, that's left.
First and 10 here for Flacco. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth, and can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points, that means this is now a 2-score game.
Yeah, and that's tough to deal with, isn't it? This little time left. Those 2 points doesn't seem like a lot, but it means everything now. Those are going to be the ones we're going to look back on. Those 2 points right there, the play of the game.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. A first carry now for Kofani Muhammad. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 36, Flacco. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jason McCourty. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
47's the mic, boy, 47. Check, 47.
Check it, reload.
47's the mic, 47's the mic.
Buzz. 47 mic, 47 mic. No,
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Hey, echo.
47's the mic, 47's the mic. We got it.
Hey, Bolt 66.
Mike's 47.
From the gun, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Go.
Come to my work. 47's the mic, 47's the mic. That's a run. They're running it. 47 mic, 47.
The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Brady now on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. Edelman, the intended receiver that time.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here,